Hi, it's Peter here at Freedom Marine, and today I am going to do a quick walkthrough on this 2020 Princess V40. This is not like other 40-foot boats on the market. It lives and breathes like a bigger boat, but in a really nice package with very thoughtful accommodation and very thoughtful features that make for a really great time on the water, hanging out, cruising. So let's hop on board and have a look. Starting back here, this is one of the best spots on the boat. You've got this nice big sun pad space, makes into a really fun area to hang out when you're anchored or at the dock, watch people swim. If you've got kids, the great social zone here. And then when you want to convert back, slide that forward. And you've got a great dining area here for your meals and otherwise, just to hang out, play games. You've got a nice solid table. There's lots of seating. There's room for a couple of chairs here as well. So you can have a nice, comfortable meal for 6 people. You've got your barbecue station. This boat is in an absolutely gorgeous condition too. The owners of this boat bought the boathouse for it. It's lived in this boathouse now for a couple of years and it shows everywhere. There's an ice maker. There's storage here. Nice storage. You got a cool box, so this is actually quite a deep storage container, which is cooled or storage depending on what your needs are. Nice locker here. This actually works out quite well for the owners of this vessel to put their recycling garbage center, and there's more storage even just around the corner there. Moving forward, we got this really nice seating area here next to the helm. So you have a nice social feel, whether you're lounging this way, chatting with the driver and passenger, sitting this way to look forward, because you got this great view through this nice one-piece windshield. This whole sunroof opens to about here. So it kind of gives you the best benefits of indoor and outdoor cruising, depending on what the weather is doing. Speaking of that too, there is a full enclosure that wraps around the entire back of this boat. So this becomes one huge outdoor slash indoor living space. It's also got heat and air conditioning here. If you want to cool the space down, you got air conditioning. If you want to heat it up for all seasons, this becomes a really cozy, warm space to heat up with the canvas on. There's vents at the helm as well. It really does live like year-round, but in a nice one-level, small package, but lives like a much bigger vessel. Moving over here to the helm, you've got a very comfortable helm position. The way Princess designs their helms, they've put a lot of thought into ergonomics. So here I've got a nice angle to the wheel, good angle to the throttle, my joystick. I've got an opening window here as well, so I can talk to people outside or just get some quick airflow. But yeah, VHF, you got your stereo controls, like everything is within arm's reach, which is really handy. This vessel also, they added autopilot to this boat. So if you're just doing a longer cruise or you want to go slow and meander through some islands, turn on the autopilot and just sit back and enjoy that part of it. So you have joystick control, which moves the stern drives independently, but you also have a bow thruster as a extra bit of maneuvering in different positions. The center entry here gives you a really nice entry to the mid cabin and down into the galley here. You see this really nice wood floor, beautiful satin walnut finish inside. And we've set this up here so you can see what it looks like to make this into also a full bed. So this is a really comfortable space. It's real leather. Really nice material, but when you no longer need this comes off, unsnap it from underneath, release the clip here, table comes up. Now you've got a really nice dining table. Again, good solid feel. When you're on board different boats and manufacturers, there might be a table and it might be in a position that you think you can eat at, but it's not until you sit there and you put some weight on it, imagine eating, cutting, doing that Princess really focuses on that, just that extra bit of quality and detail to make your experience on board that much more enjoyable. You expect things like you do in your high-end home or in other areas. That's really nice, and the seating position is very comfortable. You can imagine having a few people around here. Again, another couple of small chairs here. You could really expand the space if you need. They have very thoughtful storage spaces. So for example, all your glassware and bottles all tuck away nicely in here. It's nicely lit. There's even extra detail underneath the glass surface here. There's little, it's leather, like this kind of sort of suede finish underneath. Just, again, stops any rattles, any noise, and everything has a place. Moving into the galley, you got fridge. There's a freezer in there. You got lots of drawers. You got big cupboards here for lots of storage. Big drawer for bigger items. There's even a big floor storage compartment here that goes quite far down. Keeps things chilled down there. And you still have all the overhead cabinets too, even the thoughtfulness of putting these pieces in, all your dishware, and then there's more storage here that goes around the corner. Moving forward, we've got your head compartment, which is also accessed through the forward cabin. Everything in this boat takes the features that they build in their 60, 80, 100-foot boats, but everything on board this boat is the same quality and fit and finish that you find in those bigger yachts. So if you come in here, you've got the same sink, the same electric flush, quiet flush toilet with soft close lid. You've got a very nice shower stall with full height glass. So there's no chance of that overspray. You've got an opening porthole here, but you also have a privacy curtain. You've got a bench, and you've got height. I'm 6'2". I still have good room, nice space. It's a 40-foot boat, but it doesn't compromise anywhere. And even in here, you still have nice storage. So there's storage behind all these. So there's lots of storage space. There's storage under the sink. And then as you go forward, it opens into this really nice forward cabin. Again, not sacrificing on space. You still have room. You've got 2 large drawers here. Again, soft close, very nice touch. There's no clinking, clanking every time you open and close something. You've got nice access up into the bed, and it's a very large bed. Even at 6'2" or 6'3", you still have lots of space on this berth. Again, more overhead storage. There's a hanging locker. Not only that, but you've got your skylight and porthole overhead as well. Just be able to look up, you can see the stars, and just thoughtful placement to put these where you might actually have some extra fun and enjoyment from it. This is probably one of the nicest guest cabins with twin berths, I think, in a 40-foot boat I've seen. When you come down here, there's, first of all, you've got a couch. It's actually a really comfortable couch just to sit, relax, hang out here, light switch. You've got good storage here, lots of storage above. And again, another big locker here, big hanging locker with extra storage down the side. Underneath the berth, there's drawers. But here you've got 2 big single beds. This can slide over to make into one bigger berth, and it's got a big porthole on the other side with a curtain. So even here with the lights on, you have 2 individual light controls right here. So at night you can turn your night light on if you want for reading, or just some extra light here. These beds are quite large. Yeah, they're 6'2", got good space. There's a little extra height on this berth here if you need. But again, this can come forward and you can make it into one big, nice, comfortable guest cabin as well. And there's drawers underneath both beds as well. So, nice big deep drawers. There's lots of storage in this room. Make it a very comfortable space. And then here you can obviously stand, you can get yourself dressed and comfortable. And again, big window. These are like beautiful windows. So up on the bow, some things that the owners of this vessel did was they added 275 feet of all stainless steel chain. So the idea with that is that it luffs really nicely in and out of the compartment instead of bunching up. It's definitely a bigger expense, but it was the right move and the right thing to do for cruising our waters. We need more chain, but the stainless is beautiful. They also upgraded the anchor to this Ultra anchor. As you can see, it's again really nice big anchor. It's a 46-pound anchor, plow style. The thing with this boat is everything that either was added or done from the factory was done right. There's nobody like cheaped out here or cheaped out there. Everything was done with the intent that it's quality and will last and was functional. So I really appreciate all the things that I see on this particular boat. And as you can see, it comes in this beautiful boathouse as well. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Peter at Freedom Marine. If you have any further interest in this boat, please have a look at my details below and feel free to share, like, or comment on it. Thank you.